If I try to push you with my muscles, and you're super strong, so you can, yeah. Is that okay on your legs? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, if you kept your structure and I pushed you, then technically, yes. See how it comes back to me? Mm-hmm. So that's lesson number one, really, for everyone watching, is that the more structured the thing you push against is, the more your force, hold your structure, comes back to you. Yeah. You didn't even have to push. My own force, so there's this thing in Tai Chi called borrowing the force of your partner. And what that really means is that your own effort and your own strength comes back at you. Hold your, there you go. And it comes back at me. See, you didn't have to push me. Mm-hmm. You just had to maintain yourself. Mm-hmm. So if you can relax, if I pushed against the wall, I'd have the same effect. The wall is highly structured. If I press really hard against the wall, it pushes you back. So then what we want to do, or what I'm going to do next, is to overcome that and to overcome you. I go past my muscle strength, because this is what you're going to use as your muscle strength. And I open up my joints and I open up my fascia. And you're actually responding by pushing harder, which is okay. You're doing great. So now I'm just going to kind of join with your structure, and you feel how you're sort of melting. Mm-hmm. Did you feel yourself melt? Mm-hmm. So I'm drawing you in. I'm using what's called yin intention. So I'm releasing and sort of drawing you into my center. It's very subtle. So then if I expand, then I can just, yeah, that was effective. So there's different ways of doing this. Once I've connected with your structure, so rather than my pushing against you, I sort of join like an arch almost, like you're half the arch, I'm the other part of the arch, okay? And then I soften. And it
makes me soften.
It makes you soften. I could feel that. Yeah. Really. So it's like sort of pulling the, what is that like? Like the indentation in a trampoline, that part before I trampoline and open. Yeah. So it's sort of like a whoom.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
Now, I don't have to do that. I don't have to do the drawing in. I can just expand out. But it's more fun. And it's more, I think it's more effective if I do that step. So this is something I haven't really discussed before on YouTube or with my students, is that aspect. So maybe I've called it receiving the force. As you're pressing on me, I have to resist the urge to press back. And I join with you, and it's a nice kind of structured feeling. But then I soften. And it's like you've kind of drop into a hole or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I'm still connecting to you. If I were just totally flaccid, then I've lost my connection. Then I have to reconnect to move you. So I connect, I receive you, I soften and receive you. And then I just expand all my joints. And it takes you. Okay? Kind of cool. Are you okay going back like that? Does that hurt your back at all?
No.
Okay, because we can do it standing. It would just move you more. But this is a little safer, I think. You to resist really hard. Okay? As hard as you can. So I'm behind the curve here, but I'm still gonna soften, expand, and then go. Yeah. As opposed to we do the same amount of resistance. Okay, good. And I try to push with my muscles, it's not effective. If I'm in song and I try to push with my muscles, it's not effective. It's actually taking me back because you're stronger than me. Okay, so for all of those doubters out there, I'm
stronger than her.
That's where my little bubble, I'm stronger than her, happy face.
Barely.
No, I think a lot stronger. So what we're gonna do is, I'm not gonna give her any cues. In other words, I'm not going to say, okay, now I'm gonna do it wrong, or now I'm gonna do it right, or anything like that. So she doesn't know, and she's just gonna apply force, her strong force. So she doesn't know which one is which, okay?
Okay.
Okay, all right. So go ahead and press. Yeah, okay, so what happened? I went back and I was obviously using muscle force. It was not effective. So again, you don't know which one I'm gonna do. I could do that one again, because what I'm trying to prove to people is that this really works and that you're not adapting and changing. Okay, go ahead. And once again, there we go. Ouch. And you don't have to give the shove. Again, see, you're borrowing my force. And really, that's what other people do. Like when my students, and I'm teaching them this stuff, they'll get it all dialed in. Like you were all really kind of dialed in. You're holding your structure. And you just got to sit there and it will take me. You don't have to add any more.
Okay.
It's like trusting it. All right, so, okay. Go ahead and apply your force.
It's like my legs relax, and then I'm like, whoa.
That's great
Yeah.
feedback. That's really interesting.
Yeah.
So this is the part of the yi, the intention part, which is always kind of surprising to me. But if I change my intention from wanting to resist her to joining with her, and then that softness that I just release and become soft, it actually affects them and they become soft. It's like involuntary. Mm-hmm. Like I want you to be are you okay? Your legs okay?
Yeah.
Are they going to sleep?
It's like the tops of my feet.
Oh, well, let's try
See
something.
some-
Let's stand up.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a new one, so come on up and grab me. Erg. She's got like a super wide stance. So if I try to push you, yeah, so she's doing down pressure, which is really hard to overcome, but that's all right. And you were doing the same amount of pressure? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So she's grabbing hard. And once again, I'm not going to see which one I'm going to do. Obviously, you'll feel it. So grab hard. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. What do you feel right there?
You're pretty relaxed right now. I'm just holding on, waiting.
Yeah, okay.
But-
That's fair.
Yeah.
What else do you feel posture-wise? Do you feel
My posture.
Yeah, your stability-wise.
I'm pretty stable here.
That's interesting.
You don't think I am?
No. Because as soon as I released, do you feel that your trunk is sort of swaying a little bit? A lot of people don't feel that, which is actually an advantageous place for me to be at.
So maybe I need my feet
No,
wider.
no, you don't need to do anything. I'm just telling you you can do whatever you want. The effect is still the same.
Okay.
That when I release and when I get into song, it affects, you feel how you just sort of, a lot of people don't
Yeah,
feel
there's
it.
no resistance now.
Yeah.
I'm just holding on to like a limp noodle.
A limp noodle. And maybe that's what it is, that you lost your stability. Because when I'm tensed like that, you've got lots
Right.
to hang on to.
Right.
It's a lot of stability there. But as soon as I release, do you feel how your posture?
Yeah,
I
we're
don't
both
mean
like-
posture like this. I mean stability.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep,
It's
that
a
makes
little
sense.
wobbly. And what ends up happening is people end up kind of teetering a little bit. And
Yeah.
that's what was happening with you.
Yeah.
But the people are not tend to even sense it in themselves.
So what should I do if I notice that I'm just hanging on and you're loose like that?
Well, since you're my practice partner, nothing at this point,
Okay.
right? So I just have to do my deal and get locked in and try not to be engaged in your tension or your will to overcome me. I just have to join with you, and then I just sort of, yeah. And I saw that your posture started kind of going that way, so I've tried to just follow that. It's like a ball starting to roll, and then I just want to add to the
Push it in the
roll.
same direction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. So, you need a break? Okay, grab. Arg. Yeah. I'm gonna try to be tricky in terms of, yeah. So I issued incorrectly, and I did that for the video. I became loose, so you thought, oh, she's gonna do it. But then I tried using muscle, and it didn't work. As long as I stay into my realm and connecting to you, even though I'm loose, and then I can just easily move you. Yeah. Now, I'll try to use song, the opening of my joints, even more as the instrument of moving you. So before we talked about, I kind of draw you in as a little yin. That's like the going down into the trampoline. And then as I open up, that opening is what moves you. So you're in a really narrow stance. You're in a really powerful stance, and I'm in a narrow stance. So technically, if I push incorrectly, because people think that, well, I'm changing the angle. Okay, I'll change the angle. It works a little bit, right?
My foot started to come up, but it didn't come all the way off the mat, but it did like curl.
Okay. Or they think that you've changed your resistance or something, but not really. And this isn't even the fascia stuff. It's just that I'm changing my body construction to something loose. Then I'm connecting to her like she's the other half of this circle. And I can connect maybe my shoulder blade to her shoulder blade. And I have to remain loose and not feed into the tension and lift. That was a good one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do the palm one. Let's see what happens with that standing. Be pretty similar. Yeah, you can get in a stronger stance though. So if I tried to push you over, I open, join here, my whole surface hand. The hand is completely surface area of her hand. Now it's okay, I'll deal with it, I think. And wow, that was so easy. So if I'm in song and I'm trying to use song only, it really still invites in tension. So what am I doing? It's that joining with the force, I think, that's so important. So I'm songing, but I join my surface area of hand and then her spine, and then I song, and I try to get as loose as I can, and then song and just move through her spine. Now she's collapsing, so in that case, I'll move in.
Collapsing, but I was trying not to go back. I'm going back. I have to go back.
So sometimes you'll get a partner that does collapse. So this time, if I get everything dialed in, okay, and now I want you to collapse. So if you get that, then you need to get closer, but maintain your song, and then I'm just imagining that I have her spine, and I still find somewhere that's resistant. So you will get some partners that collapse, and that's what you do. You've got to close the gap and get to their spine. Okay, that was a good one. What else should we do? You want to try the grab?
The what?
The grab. I know we didn't try this.
I don't think we've done it.
I know it. So you're going to grab me from behind, like totally grab me.
Like
yeah.
chokehold? Or like here.
No, around my shoulders. Like that. That's it. Grab hard.
And then I grab my wrist like
You
that.
can do whatever you want. It doesn't matter. Grab hard. Ugh. Yeah. And
Am I trying to?
keep me from moving. She's trying to take me down. Okay, go ahead and just grab hard and try to keep me from moving. Like, see, you grabbed your perpetrator. Okay, I'm gonna try to move. I'm gonna try to rotate you. Okay, and that way. Do you feel the difference? So, I love that it makes us laugh, right?
Reminds me of wrestling with my sisters when we were little.
Yeah, exactly. Did you feel it sort of just let go? And then I went into song, and then I just rotate. Whereas before, if you don't mind grabbing again, if I'm tight and I try to rotate, and I'm using this, a lot of force, you're using a lot of force. But the first thing I do is release. And that kind of makes you lose a little bit of, like, whoa, where is she?
Yeah.
Okay, then I expand into song. My muscles are still loose, okay, but I just expand into song. And then I feel like I can just move wherever I want.
You just walk off with me.
I know. See my backpack. Malia's my backpack. It's crazy, isn't it?
And my knees were bent and I kind of had this downward pressure on you.
Yeah.
You just start walking.
Yeah. You could do that pressing down on my shoulders too. So like this here. So try to walk forward, and I'll go ahead and try to walk forward. Hard. Oh, you are? Okay. Well. All right. Okay, do that to me then. So keep me from walking forward. So I'm going to try to walk forward. Really try. Okay. Yeah, there you go. That's it. So I'm going to do the same thing and employ song. You ready? Okay. So I don't know, she feels like she's kind of hanging on me, isn't she? So I just do song, and I just go and go and go and go.
Okay, now you do it to me.
Okay. You doing song or no song?
Trying to get
No
away.
song. Oh, is she trying to get away? Okay. Now I'm going to teach you to do song. Okay?
Okay.
So just imagine, and no, but you don't have to do it with breath. I mean, you're still trying to do it with breath. It is inflating, but it's not necessarily through breath. Just imagine that that's good. That was it. You're inflating and expanding the joints. You're collapsed at your spine. So imagine you're creating space between each vertebrae. And you're getting taller and taller. Yeah. Yes, there it is. Now don't go yet. So you'll feel that my work, or rather my pressure, feels good to you rather than compressing you. Mm-hmm. Okay, I think you can song more. More. There, that's it. Now, do you feel that? Now you're very structured, and we're like kind of one thing. Now just see that tree out there? Just walk to the tree. That's it. There you go. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like all of a sudden I'm not trying as hard, your opponent or your partner's not trying as hard, but that's proof positive that it worked.
Yeah.
Can you feel it when I song?
Yes.
Okay, you can.
Yes.
So you can feel can you describe what the difference is when I'm in song? That versus when I let you, it compresses me. What's this feel like?
Yeah, when you're in song, it's a very relaxed, there's no, like we're just hanging out.
Okay.
Like we're not resisting.
Huh, but you're resisting.
Yeah, I'm pressing down, but you're like.
Just take it.
It's like you're just going to stay there.
Yeah.
You're like, okay. Mm-hmm. Like you're tricking me.
I didn't know about that part, but
you can just walk off.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah.
It seems effortlessly.
Right. It's very effortless. Yeah. So song brings on effortless, and we had a really interesting conversation just a minute ago about the so what of all of this. So what if I can move Malia or Cannon or whomever? But one thing we talked about is kind of empowering, because we're both pretty tiny. I'm very tiny, right? I mean, in height-wise, you're about the same height as me. So you kind of have this feeling of, I don't know if it's a vulnerability, but you're just aware more. Everybody's bigger than you, right?
Most of the time.
Yeah. And then, so that just gives you a little bit more feeling of empowerment. It also works on our posture, right? Because when we're in song, we're better aligned. Our skeleton is better aligned. And then it's a tool, that opening of the posture that we felt just now helps the nutrients to flow, our organs kind of get more space for that circulation and everything. So it's healthy for our body, but it's also a tool. So I shared with Malia that I just bought a new grill. It's really heavy. The box was this big and easily weighed at least 50, maybe 60% of my weight. So at my age and my orthopedic condition, I shouldn't be picking it up. But I'm able to pick it up because I can use that technique, opening up the joints and using song to be able to move a heavy item. While it protects the joints. We're using that deeper fascia system rather than our muscles. So there's a lot of so whats. Why are we doing this? Bringing it into daily life. Bringing it into a confrontation even. Like somebody's yelling.
Safer.
It does make you safer. But not even a physical confrontation, like, if somebody's yelling at you or upset at you, if you just very subtly go into song, it does something to them. Just like the yi, when you grab a hold of me with a lot of contention, if I'm meeting it with contention, that's a dynamic. But if I go into song and release, look at that, she can hardly hold on. And I believe, maybe in the absolute heat of the moment when somebody's just really mad and ranting, whatever, they're not going to sense it. But something about your postural change will make them on some level register, but it allows you to stay calm. That's the most important thing, so that you don't get drawn into their contention or their agenda. So there's a lot of what ifs. So what?
So what?
I like the so what question. I think we need to ask ourselves a so what question a lot. When I was an occupational therapist, I asked that all the time. The child, with a low IQ can write their name. So what? What's more important is they can make a sandwich, or they can call 911. Everything should have a wider, broader purpose. And that so what question helps to keep us kind of aligned with that, I think. Yeah. All right, well, that was fun. Let's do another one.